Hello YouTube, this is the Bucket coming at you today with my range review on the ADE Apollo Micro Red Dot. This red dot, it comes in at 1.6 inches in length. It's got 0.9 inches in the height. It's going to be 1 inch in the width and 0.61 ounces in the weight. It also has a lens of 0.87 in the lens coming across and 0.63 inches in the lens coming up. This is an RMSC footprint, and it was really easy to mount to this gun. I went ahead, it came with the screws that I needed to mount this to the gun, and it only took me, I don't know, maybe 5 to 8 minutes to go ahead and mount this to the gun. So this is made out of aircraft aluminum. It's got a solar panel. It is auto adjusting. So when I went ahead and I mounted this to the gun in my low light here in the man cave, it was really easy. That 4 MOA dot was real easy to pick up on. And then when I took it out to the Goat Whisperers out in the light, it adjusted for me. Really easy to pick up. I really do appreciate that. There's no control, so this is running all the time. Now with the solar panel and with the battery being a 2032 battery, it's going to give you, like I said, up to 50,000 hours, which is really pretty cool. You know, this ADE came out with this dot that's really trying to compete with the Holosun 407C and the 507C. It's about 120 bucks cheaper than one and about 180 bucks cheaper than the other. And it, you know, I've been really impressed with it. It, you know, came with the battery already installed. It's been operating really good. It's good. It's sturdy. I really enjoy this particular dot. When we went ahead to the range to go ahead and get this zeroed, it took 10 to 15 rounds. It was pretty close to being zeroed at the time. This is my target at 7 yards. You could see that's holding a real tight group. That's probably 1.5 inch group at 7 yards. That's all the accuracy you're going to need out of this particular red dot and out of this particular gun with the small sight picture as it is. Then we moved back to 15 yards, shooting 6-inch to 14-inch steels, just ringing it nonstop. Easy to pick up on, quick acquisition. I was shooting pretty quick. I could shoot real slow and get super accurate. I was shooting pretty quick and I was able to get that accuracy that I wanted. So I definitely think that this is going to be an option that, you know, you could conceal and carry this. And with this being on a, you know, this is going to be able to go with holsters. It's not that big. I like it. Now, some of the downsides of it, the bottom here is a little bit exposed, you know, on my Hellcat. Some people might not like that, and that's where the battery is mounted. So when you do, after the 50,000 hours, give or take, gives up, you are going to have to remove your dot and re-zero the gun. That is maybe not the best selling point. One of the cool things that they did do, you can't see it on my Hellcat, is they did put a little curve that allows, with 2 dots on it, that allows you to co-witness. So on my Hellcat, I can co-witness with this dot no problem, and the sights are going to work for that. But maybe if you have one of the SIG 365s that the plate has the rear sight on it, this will help you co-witness with that. You know, help you out for those of you that might be a little nervous about the idea that this doesn't have an on and off switch. Now, some people will think that's a good point because then you can't accidentally turn it off. So that's kind of a dealer's choice on what you think about power source or on-off switches on your red dots. You know, I think that ADE did an awesome job on this. I think that they came up with the quality that you're going to want for a conceal and carry red dot. You know, I like the fact that the materials are really strong. I like the fact that it was easy to mount, as well with being budget friendly. This being something that maybe you spent all your money on your gun and you don't have $250, $300 to buy a red dot to put on top of it. This is a great option. As far as what you get in the packaging, it comes in this box. It is really a sturdy box that you can, you know, it's not going to be falling apart on you immediately. Comes with a rubber cap that you can put on to cover it. Comes with a little sighting tool. I do like the fact that it came with a little screwdriver. It helped us out for zeroing the red dot at the range today. Then you're going to end up with a manual, a cleaning rag, and then 3 sets of screws. This comes with the 3 screw sets that you would need to go ahead and mount this to a Medi, to a SIG 365, or to the Hellcat like we have here. You're going to have basic literature. What is that? More literature. There's your manual. All the stuff that you're going to need for the manual. And it's really just kind of everything that you're going to need to mount it to one of those 3 guns. Now, if you have a different gun that has an RMSC footprint, you may have to buy the screws. That's going to be something that you're going to have to go with on that. Now, for the other 3 guns, this is going to be ready to go. So, if you want to know more about it, if you want to see this video, you can go to my website, which is www.thebucketshallnotbeinfringed.com. There's a lot of different products that I have there. It has all the links to go to Amazon and be able to purchase those. If you go through there, that helps out the channel. So think about doing that. You'll see this red dot, some of the other things, some of the accessories that the bucket really appreciates. So if you're thinking about getting a red dot for your RMSC firearm, you should really definitely think about the ADE Apollo, also called the RD3030. So I do want to thank you guys. Again, go check out the website, www.thebucketshallnotbeinfringed.com. The likes, the comments, the shares, the subscriptions are really appreciated. And as always, you stay classy, YouTube. Little baby bucket, do you want to live in California?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not a compliment.